Hey everyone, welcome to DKFC, where we're talking Premier League, week 34. Oh my gosh, it's almost over. I'm Sports Ambassador Wade McElwain, joined by Andy Davies, DK writer Jamie Hinks, and Tyrone Atkins, Premier League. Oh my gosh, we're going to go through all the games, so exciting, all the changes and games and excitement. It's amazing. Let's start with that first game, which, do you ever remember a thing called bum fights? Where in the 90s you'd watch homeless people fight. It's Norwich City versus Sunderland, everyone. This is fighting the bottom of the barrel. Norwich actually is now clean. It looks like away from relegation, so they're breathing a sigh of relief. Andy, what do we think of this game, Norwich, Sunderland?
I think this is going to be quite a good game. Is there a twist in the relegation tale? Sam Allardyce, a man who claims he's the greatest coach in the world, who claims that he would be derided if his teams played like Leicester, i.e. winning games and sitting top of the league. A man who's never been relegated, but also a man that leaves teams in a much worse state than they were when he arrived. Ask fans of Blackburn and Newcastle United on that. I'm not having to go at Sam Allardyce, but I don't rate him.
Really?
Yeah. They were worse off when he left than he was.
I don't think they were.
Hey, don't be an apologist for Sam Allardyce. I'm on something here.
I'm happy that Newcastle.
Newcastle will have happy with that. And I think he's going to leave Sunderland worse off. I think he's going to leave Sunderland in the Championship when they weren't in the Championship when he was up. Norwich are going to win this. I just think Sunderland are rubbish. I hate both North East teams. I think they both need to go down because they're a disgrace. And the fans deserve better. Sunderland and Newcastle fans deserve better than the shit that's been served up to them over the last few years. And if Sunderland stay up and Newcastle go down, it will just gloss over the problems that are endemic in that club. 2-1 to Norwich City, and Norwich to be safe.
Norwich to be safe. Well, they have been fighting for safety, and you're right. It is bad for any fan who's going to lose their team to relegation. It always sucks. And you look at the management, you look at the front office and the players, and sucks. But Jamie, what do you think about this? Is it over for Sunderland and Norwich? Are they clear?
No, the door's slightly ajar for Sunderland, I think. I watched Norwich last weekend lose to Palace, and I really wasn't impressed by them. They've been very, very bad, apart from two games, which were against a West Brom side that look very disinterested right now, and a Newcastle side who are not far off Villa, I don't think, in terms of being that bad. Neither of these teams score many goals. I think there's only about 4 or 5 teams that scored less than them. Sunderland are 6 without a win. They've had a lot of draws in there, a lot of clean sheets. I don't think Norwich can score many goals. I could see this being a bore draw, to be honest with you. Defoe's very good away from home, so he could score, but just two teams that will cancel each other out just because they're so average. Sunderland live to fight another week. Norwich are still going to have to be looking behind them because Sunderland have got enough there with Sam Allardyce to still make a fight of it.
We got a tie. We got a Norwich win. What's your crazy brain say, Tyrone?
My crazy brain says, I disagree. They've got to go for it, Sunderland. They've got to go with everything they've got, which admittedly isn't much. And I saw them lose to Leicester last week. And you know what? They made quite a good fist of it. They were playing one of the best teams. Well, the best team in the league, if we're honest. You know, positions don't lie. Sunderland have got to tear into them. They've got to give everything they have, and I think they will. But will they win? No, because they are not good enough. And I have no sympathy for Allardyce, I have to say. He's bought poorly. It's if Jermaine Defoe is your shining light, then something's wrong. No disrespect to Jermaine, because back in the day he was a very, very good servant for a couple of not so good London teams. But hello, but
and Toronto. Don't forget Toronto.
Yeah, and Toronto as well. But I'm interested in this game. I'm not a big fan of Norwich, as I've said many times in this broadcast. But they're too good for Sunderland. I think they'll hold them off. It'll be 2-1. I'm with you, Andy, and there we are. Sunderland, goodbye.
Mixed bag of nuts. That's what we got for our predictions. Hey, how'd you like to make your own team 11-man roster? Go to DraftKings.co.uk, put together your team, and you could win big. Welcome to the big time.